Hi, it's BarbaraMichelle. Today I have a couple more junk journal flip-throughs to show you. These should be on my Etsy shop if you're interested. The first one, it's a soft cover. This one is actually double. It's Tim Holtz paper, and there's two pieces that are glued together, so it's a little bit thicker. I don't know if this one is. This one I think is a single one. So two different styles, but we'll start with the double one first. There's a tuck spot pocket on the inside, and there's a tag, another little piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. It's one signature bound with twine, and there's inking around the edge. Okay, the first page is from a steno pad, and this is from that's a book page. I think it's Shakespeare, but I'm not sure. And all the corners have been rounded. Ledger paper from a vintage ledger paper pad. Another book page. It's just some blank paper. Lined paper. It's a book page. Blank paper and some music paper. This is a large index card. Coffee dyed paper, craft cardstock, blank paper, a little notepad paper, lined paper, a map page of the highways of southeastern Brazil. I like the colors of map pages. This paper is like newspaper print, more ledger paper, a small piece of lined notebook paper, another book page. More cardstock, just paper, I don't know what type. There's an envelope, it's been inked around the edges, and then there's an opening that way. Blank paper, children's writing practice paper, newsprint type. This is a book page from a garden book. More blank paper, coffee dyed, steno pad, lined paper, a music page, coffee dyed blank paper. This is a dictionary page. It's pretty thin. Ledger paper, another book page, a medium-sized lined paper from a probably like a journal or something like that. Coffee dyed paper. This one's a little thicker, and that's the center of the signature or the journal. So it's the same stuff on the back side because all the papers are folded in half, but we'll go through it. That's pretty. Not a lot of color in the book, but that is colorful. Nice green print. Another part of that envelope. Again, it's slid up the side, and then I punched a little half of a circle so you could put stuff in there. The cardstock and the book page. I like the way this book page paper feels. Also, I like that it's blank on the back side. You can certainly write on this side or attach like an envelope or something if you want to make it a tuck spot. That little piece of notebook paper. And this ledger paper is pretty thick. I like it. Came from an estate sale. They had this really large paper pad. Really large paper pad of ledger paper. It's the other part of the map page. Brazil. Little note paper. This paper's thin, kind of. It's interesting texture. I like it. Craft cardstock. Coffee dyed paper. That index card, music book page, and a blank paper. Another sheet of that book page that's blank on the other side. Lined paper, blank, and a book page. This is also a garden type book. Ledger paper. And another book page and the steno pad page. And in the back there's another tag tucked into the tuck pocket. And that's the back side of that one. Okay, this next one, it's bound the same way with twine, but I did cover the spine of the book with a piece of fabric, and then I inked a little bit on the fabric just to help it to go with the book, because it was a whiter fabric, but it has these pretty yellow flowers on it, which went with the cover. Again, this is Tim Holtz paper. It feels pretty thick, but I think it's just one sheet. I could be wrong. There's a little tuck spot with a tag and a flash card. The first page is vellum. I really like that. We have a scorecard from Yahtzee, a ledger paper, a music page. Oh, that one's a pocket. And inside there's a little note lined paper from a notepad, coffee dyed paper, another little notepad paper, a steno pad page, page from that same book, blank on the one side. This is cardstock. Coffee dyed this paper. It's children's writing paper, a different type. I think it was on a composition notebook. This is a little index tab. This one says December, but you know there are 12 of them. I'm not sure what they came out of though. This is a paper bag, a white paper bag that's been coffee dyed, part of the white paper bag. Another book page. Here on, oh, this is probably from that same paper bag, and I put, it looks like a postcard, but it's just some cardstock that's been embossed and then inked to help it show the embossed part. And I made it a little pocket. And that's just this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece that I cut to size so it would fit behind here in this pocket. Some lined paper from a little small notebook, a little bit larger notebook. More of that, this comes from that same kind of gardening book. Blank paper, more of the paper bag, and lined paper, music paper, coffee dyed composition notebook page. This is a pocket on the one side, 2 guest checks, or a tuck spot, I guess. I don't know. A little things to do today notepad paper, that children's writing paper with more of a newspaper type paper. Blank page. It's another envelope. It opens. There's nothing inside of it. All's well that ends well. Ledger paper. Craft cardstock. Here's a glassine bag. It's open for a pocket. Or lined paper and a dictionary page. Blank paper. And this is the center. One piece of notebook paper. That other part of the glassine bag. This was how it normally would open. Craft cardstock, ledger paper. Taming of the Shrew. The other part of the envelope. This was that things to do today. That was the other half. So here's a little tuck spot, name, address, phone number. I mean, you can use it for whatever you like. The coffee dyed composition notebook paper. Paper bag. Part of that garden book. The other part of the larger paper bag, again, it's looks like a postcard. It's just been embossed with this little bit right there, and I cut down another Tim Holtz card to stick in the back. A book page, paper bag, This is the other half of that December, look, it says stock price broker, so I guess it has to do with stocks. Cardstock, book page, steno pad paper, little notes, and coffee dyed paper. There's a little pocket here on this. The Yahtzee scorecard. And on the back side, I think this came in the same pack as that to-do list. That's one of the pages in the book. And this is another little Tim Holtz card. And I love this little pattern. I like the blue. I really like this one. I like this fabric on the side here too. Alright, so these two are the ones that I have. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.